Alright everybody, let's do this. Welcome back to the Bartz Fandaria playthrough, part 23, I think. First things first, let's take some of these folks who we've been building up and boosting up and bulking up off screen. Ginbu. Got a tasty twosome there of ghosts and zombies. Going to deploy him. Anybody else here? Okay, I boosted her up a bit too, but I think she gets enough screen time. Alright, we'll just take him. Gonna send him an armband. Who's here? Oh, both of them. What do they have right now? She has ghosts and falcons. She has ghosts and harpies. Sure. Take both of them. With Ginbu, that makes 3. Who's here? Sure. Where you guys going? Send you up here. Prodakah will be our insurance policy. And who is in armband currently? Everybody else. Okay, so fun times. I'm gonna take his division. And they're going to camp out there. Now probably, as soon as I take out one of these castles, they're all just going to turn tail and retreat. But just in case that's not the case, I'm going to get everybody ready. Hoping they don't, because I want to get in a good deal of fighting here. Show off everybody. Give everybody some screen time. And I notice a lot of times you just blaze through quickly. You find a lot of good stuff. It's almost like they're banking on the fact that you won't see what you got or where you got it from. So yeah, let's give them the good stuff. But if you go slow, nah.
バーツ殿、レニ様がどうしたんだ。奇跡です。レニ様が。
バーツ様、そして皆さん、ご心配をおかけしました。
Thank goodness she's back, because we didn't want to carry on without her, honestly.
よかったわ、レニ。お会いできて光栄です、ティリス様。
どうやって。
ティリス様の魂と私の魂の半分は確かに融合しました。しかしそれで私の全てが失われたわけではなかったのです。私の本質である部分は弾き飛ばされ虚空をさまよっていました。そして虚空をさまよう無数の魂に出会いました。
And you'll see all that in vivid detail when you're playing Rennie's campaign. But that's another scenario, literally.
その魂の光の導きを受け、私は戻ってこれました。
Interesting. Important part is you made it back okay. Welcome back. Okay, first things first. Are we making anything right now? No. So, do we want to recreate anything? Let's see. I think we made everything that we really wanted to. You know what? Let's see what all she has. Okay, first things first. Let's give this to somebody. Somebody who's not as bright as they could be, but we'd like to be. Okay. Ooh, but no. Want to keep his MP up. And you're already there. Come on. I know there's somebody. So close Kaede, but not quite. So close Kuzua, but not quite. And another reason I wanted him, because he has 75 intelligence and good build too. Yeah, he's got good stats. Well worth it. And sometimes it pays to pester folks. That's a lesson for you. Because if I didn't stay on him, he would not have joined. Oh, Stefano, so very close. Nobody? Nobody on the threshold of 70, but not quite there, who could benefit from this? Really? Wow. I'm surprised. Not a 1, huh? Well, that's fine. We could always just give it to somebody else. Oh. Do I want to do that? We're going to give it to him because I don't think I'm going to be using him much at this point. Sorry, Rasmussen, just got some other folks I'd like to try a little more. And I think we were saving this for Rennie. To welcome her back, we're going to give her that. Get her up to 14. And do we have something to replace her rod? Do we? Yeah. I was going to make her a dark rod, but you know what? It really doesn't matter. I'm not even sure I'm going to be using her at this point because she joined kind of late in the game. Okay, so first off, make sure everybody has good weapons. Yeah, he has the light whip. I wanted him to have that. I know they all have death claws. Yeah, I think everybody's fine. I'm just going to trust because I want to proceed here. Look at all this stuff we got. Everything but awards. So, dragons. Who does not have them who we'd like to have them? Who are we using, basically? Nobody here. I guess I handed them out to everybody I wanted to have them already. And Robert is one of the few characters who is not a starting general or a monarch who can use dragons. He is one of the exceptions to the rule. I've noticed a pattern in this game. All the leaders or monarchs can use 10 different types, potentially. One being dragons always. Starting generals can use 9 types, dragons being one of them. And there's only 2 or 3 other characters, I think, who can use dragons outside of them. Robert is one of them. So, just because we got everybody else we want at this point. Oh, but we're not using him. He's human, that's right. So we'll give it to her, and that's it. And yeah, let's get on the move, shall we? Kind of got an itchy trigger finger right now, so let's get into some battles. Now that everybody's together, just check our troops real quick. Laura, what do you have now? You know, we're gonna put you back on monks. And she has ghosts and cavalry. That's a good combination. Alright, let's get to it, shall we? Leading this division will be Alon, because he should be level 15 by now. He's behind. Let's see. Ropategi, Esteban, Hugo, and Anita. So proud of you, Laura, and Helena, and Acel, showing what they can do. I wanted to use Genbu too, but again, kind of itchy. Don't feel like waiting. So they're going to get there before Bartz does. And I'm okay with that.
国を滅ぼそうとする者はファンダリア国王バーツ様の名において許さない。我が名はエスタン。黒の剣士エスタン。さあかかってこい。我が魔剣で魂を吸い取ってやる。
Only one about to get wet up here is you. And your friends. And thankfully there's a few of them. Oh, and look who's stepping up to the plate. Ghosts? Yeah, fine. I just want to show folks off. If you can't do it, somebody else will be happy to take your spots. So everybody, here's Anita. Let's see what she can do. Stand down? I don't think so. Hopefully we won't have to find out, Anita. Now, only thing is, yeah, those ghosts are gonna rip those harpies apart, so I'm going to try to just advance them, time it so that they can move forward when they're not being attacked. Let's try right now. Ladies and gentlemen, Anita. Round of applause. And of course they're going to switch it up on us. And okay, good, he has beasts because I wanted to show something off. Do any of them have Chimera? Of course he does. So we're going to save Esteban for him just because I want to show off something kind of cool. And okay, this is a good matchup, I think. Now, unlike her compatriot, Anita, Ugol actually can attack the general directly, so this is going to go a lot better, I think. Now, that's a interesting, if not a morbid perspective on life. Can't say I agree, but yeah, you guys stand by. Let's see. All zombies? Yeah, they're gonna get ripped apart. They are gonna get ripped apart. In fact, Falcons, do what you do. Go, go, go. Leave none alive. Oh, never mind, they're already dead, aren't they? So leave none standing. No more motion. And oh, she's got 7 MP now. We can have fun. Let's have fun. And to round things out, I think a vine trap. Let's just send our ghost forward. Start working on him. Vine trap, if you please. Okay, Falcons did not do as well as I was expecting. I've only got one left, really? And he's just kind of doddering around there. Little disappointed about that, but at least he's not using silence for whatever reason, so that's a blessing. And we'll throw out one more of these, because we can. Now see, if those falcons were actual falcons like they should have been, you know, just these big, huge birds with these long, intimidating talons. Now see, that would have been a good troop. I would have loved to have seen that. And this is the last time I'm going to bring it up. Maybe. I mean, I kind of like the way most of the other troops turned out. Centaurs, I wasn't quite expecting them to be robots, but it does kind of make sense when you think about it. Since, you know, centaurs aren't a part of this fantasy world. But yeah, can't have it all. Oh yeah, can we duel, please? Please? Thank you. I think this is gonna end good for us. Oh, come on. What? Okay, her strength is maxed out. You're telling me his defense is that high? Yeah, it probably is, to be honest. Okay, if we can finish what we started here. Probably should give it to him. I'm gonna give it to him. Because he should have been 15 eons ago. Somewhere along the way, he just got lost in the shuffle. It could be my imagination, but it seems like certain troops do more damage when they're paired with certain types. Dragons and falcons. Oh, well, that's perfect, because I wanted to send you anyway. Because I want to show something off here. Yeah, this is kind of the beast-themed episode here. You got Esteban, Anita, Ugol. You know, it's all about Bozak up in here. But no, dragons and falcons do great damage paired up together. And archers and birdmen, I found, do great damage together. I mean, it's heinous. But let's do this. Unfortunately, the beasts are not too strong against ogres or chimera, but I picked them specifically for this fight because I wanted to show something off that I thought was kind of cool, and I hadn't noticed it until very recently. Those ogres, though, they're going to rip them apart. I don't know if you'll get to see it really well, but he's probably going to use silence anyway, so... Oh, he learned... I forgot he got this. Do we want to do that, though? You know, actually, it'd probably be smarter to take out some of his people. We're going to use Hyperstorm because that can hit ground and air units. Again, going to play defensively a little bit here. Because if Esteban can take out Eston on his own, that would be pretty impressive. So look closely at the beats here. Oh good, he's not using silence yet. But this isn't good. This will probably hurt. Not as much as I was expecting. Look at the beast right now. See that? You see that air attack they're using against the Chimera? Well, they didn't last too long, so you probably would have to pause the video to get a good look. But they have like this air attack that looks really cool. And there's a couple left. Maybe you can see it. Yeah, there we go. Oh, right before the end. Thanks for showing that off, though. But sadly, as expected, Esteban's not going to be able to do this on his own. Because if it goes to a duel, which it would... Come on, Bartz, what are you doing? Get on the ball. Yeah, there's no chance. There's no way. You know, the Monarchs have a hard enough time beating him one-on-one. Uh-oh, what's he doing? Oh, look at you. And not quite enough yet. One more for the road. Look at him trying to be clever. You're not going to get the satisfaction though. Because guess what we're about to do? So yeah, I just wanted to show off that air attack. And he did a good job of softening him up. Because, yeah, there's no way he would have won that. But I have a man by the name of Ropategi who I think can get the job done. Now that he has Venom Bloom. Well, we're about to find out one way or another. All I know is I don't want him going one-on-one with Eston, so if we can prevent that, I think we'd be alright. 4 troops left, I think we can manage it. Hit him where it hurts. I like Ropategi. Order all to attack. You guys can melee their faces. Please. And we're just gonna whip it out repeatedly because we can do it 5 times now. Ooh, yeah. Go ahead and cast silence, please. Drag this out for as long as you can. Oh, no, he knows it's futile. This ought to do it. Horrendous damage. Sick levels of damage. Beautiful, beautiful damage. And victory is ours. Oval said human beings were powerless. It seems we underestimated you. Farewell for now. I look forward to our next battle. Yeah, me too. What am I saying? I can't stand fighting you. I'm not looking forward to it. And some more levels. Even Esteban gets one. Even Anita gets one. Ugol gets 2. A little eager there, but she earned it. So, what do you think of our new people? Our latest battalion. Not too bad, right? Now that we got to see that, let's put him back on Falcons. Actually, nah, we'll keep him with these. They're terrible with all these high-end troops, but I love them anyway. In fact, we're gonna give her some too. Why not? Now, did you go away? No, you're still there. Good. So they'll get to fight too. And I get to show off one more thing real quick. And she's level 4. That's sad. I wanted to show off Genbu, but you know what? You'll get to see him when we take on the final castles. Because he's just too far away right now. 50 mages, 50 falcons. That's a good combination. Maybe I'll build her up yet off screen. Don't know yet. added to our A team, or B team, or C team. Oh, you came here even though you know it's futile? Humans never cease to amaze me. Your face never seems to amaze me. No. Thank you. You're just a backup option. You've seen plenty of screen time, my friend. Sure. Because I don't want him going up against Ovo. I mean, he could take him, but I don't want to be bothered. Yeah, you're not the only one. So here's something fun. Again, I've taken dragons and splitting them into 2 units. Why would you ever want to do that with 1 troop type? Well, this is, again, in case you want to send some of your people to focus on the general, but keep some back to defend you. This would be one way of doing it. Dragons, of course, having access to the best options. They can stand by, disperse, regroup, retreat, advance, and melee. Basically everything you want to do. Plus they get surround. So we're going to start off with surround. In order 1, they're going to advance, disperse. So in certain situations, this is actually a very good maneuver. If I had 100 dragons, this would be more effective. But since I only have 50 and he has 100 troops, they're honestly probably not going to last very long. So just throwing that out there. But to help them, we're going to throw this out. Helped a little bit. Now, because Bartz is a monarch, he's probably going to silence him. Because they tend to silence the leaders because they realize, hey, if we take him out, that's checkmate. So we're going to do as much as we can. Before that happens. Sadly, that did not hit him. Okay, where are you guys going? You know what? Just melee. I don't think I'll get there in time, but if I do, I'll use arm doubler. Nope. Did not get there in time. And you know what? I think I'm going to risk it and duel him. It's a taking a chance, but if we can take out his troops, I'm going to take that chance. He has a dark sword now. His strength, if it's not maxed out, is close to it. I think he can make it. But I don't know, because my dragons put on a poor show there. But it's my fault for sending in 50. The smart thing to do would have put in 50 dragon, 50 cavalry in this fight. It would have been no contest. But I just really wanted to show that off before I forgot to. So there you go. Let's see what he can do. This might not even go to a duel. It might be a draw, but we'll see. Gonna speed this up, I think. Okay, so that didn't work out too well. For this one, okay. Give him zombies. That's not gonna work out here. Alright, Stefano it is. And yes, I'm going to use Grim Reaper. Don't look at me like that. Just because this is getting close to my time limit. Again, I don't want these to go past 30 minutes each at this point, so I think Stefano's going to be able to help us out with that. Thanks, Stefano. I can always count on you when I don't do anything too stupid. And which does happen frequently. Okay, so you. I do want Bartz to get that, but and we'll give it to Cord. Still trying to get Bartz up to level 20. It'll happen. It will happen. No need to get overzealous. That won't lead to anything good. And yeah, we'll do that. You're wasting your breath, Cord. Yeah, I wanted him to get it, so he's got it. Time to roll the dice, guys. Because you never know. Alright, game, don't cheat on me. Yes, that's how it was supposed to go. It's nice when things do what they're supposed to do. And who's going? Everybody's bad. Agile, I choose you. To soften him up. He's not going to be able to take care of this. He's too weak, I'm sorry. Actually, I'm not sorry. He's just too weak. I didn't program it. Every troop here, and I do mean every troop, even bandits, have their pluses and minuses. Now, initially I thought zombies were completely worthless, but it turns out they do have their usefulness here and there. Let's try this. Not terrible. Really like his voice acting. It was a nice effect turning the ground into ice for that one. And that won't hurt them because they're undead, they're immune, thankfully. And we just want them to attack him. And they can melee. And he can use this. And I don't know, this might turn out okay. We'll see how it goes. Because he's going to waste his MP using that. And that's good. Oh, it's going to take out some of the cavalry now. Why did they come this way? They should have stayed back there, but that's my fault for putting them on melee, I guess. I was hoping they would focus on the ogres who they could actually, you know, do okay against. But Agile's doing better than I expected. I think I gave him a dark sword as well, so he should be dealing decent damage. Even with his sorry stats. And he's got enough MP, he might just be able to take Ovo out the old-fashioned way at this rate. I'd be alright with that. So again, back to my other thought that I almost lost. Every troop, there you go, Ovo, just please, more of that. Wonderful. But the thing about zombies, I thought they were terrible in this one, but the thing they have going for them is, are you done? Close. They seem to have decent HP and a really high attack value, so when they get a hit in, it hurts. Problem is their accuracy is bad, and Ovo's down, and they seem to be really slow. But when they get a hit in, at least against the general, the enemy general, they do pretty okay. So they got that going for them. And congratulations, Agile. I didn't know you had it in you. Well, let's mark this down as a draw for today. I look forward to next time. Is Ovo withdrawing? Fairly quick to retreat, isn't he? Yeah, you would be too. If you just had your robe handed to you. And Bartz is that much closer to 20. Everybody else is getting a boost as well. Learn Tidal Wave. I thought he got something else. So yeah, there you go. Everybody's doing good, and I need to save my game. This is getting pretty long. Hopefully with edits I can knock it down to around 30. So you got to see some fresh faces in action. Hope you've enjoyed it. This has been part 23 of Dragon Force 2 Bartz Fandaria campaign. Please join me for next episode. Until next time, take care of yourselves and hopefully see you real soon.